Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stands before you with the topic Three Wave of Feminism. Three Wave of Feminism. It is found in +3 first semester general elective political science paper, and the name of the paper is Feminism, Theory and Practice. But before I discuss three wave of feminism, I want to inform my viewers that the name of my channel is @Dilip Kumar Pal 9375. Never forget. In this channel, more than 520 videos are available relating to +2 first year political science to +2 second year political science, +3 first semester political science honors to 6th semester political honors. Many videos of environmental science, ethics and values, and political science general elective of +3 first semester, and some videos of ethics and values of +3 second semester, as well as political science general elective of +3 second semester, and some videos of ethics and values of +3 third semester. And I request my viewers that if you have subscribed my channel, it is all right, so that you will get benefit. And I request you to inform those of your friends who are in reading in above classes to subscribe my channel, so at least some students will be benefited. I request my viewers, never hesitate to give help to anybody. Helping nature is a symbol of a human being. Again, I want to inform my viewers that any video you want, just write my name Dilip Kumar Pal and the name of the topic in YouTube. You will get both the Odia and English video. Let us start. Three waves of feminism. What are the three waves of feminism? In the human society, from time to time, various humanitarian movements were made. In the human history, from time to time, in the human society, from time to time, various humanitarian movements were made. Movements, humanitarian movement means movements for the good of people. Among these, feminism movement was one. In the human society, from time to time, various humanitarian movements were made. Among these, feminism movement was an important humanitarian movement. Feminism movement can be divided into three categories, like first wave of feminism starting from late 19th century to early 20th century, second wave of feminism which started in 1960s to 1980s, and finally third wave of feminism which was started from 1990s to the end of 2010s end. And these were discussed below. So in the human society, various humanitarian movements were made. Among the feminism movement was a very important movement, and feminism movement can be divided into three categories: first wave, second wave, third wave. And the first wave continued from late 19th century to early 20th century. Second wave, 1960s to 1980s. And third wave, 1990s to 2010 end. And these movements were discussed below. So, first of all, we'll discuss the first wave of feminism. First wave of feminism which started from late 19th century to early 20th century. So, during this period, what demands were made for females or women? This wave was started in UK and USA. In this wave, Seneca Falls Convention was held in New York on 19 July 1848. This declaration was signed by Elizabeth Cady Stanton, In this wave, following demands were made for women. So the first wave of feminism took place from the late 19th century to early 20th century. In this wave, Seneca Falls movement was held, which was in New York, and it was held on 19 July 1848, and the declaration was signed by Elizabeth Cady Stanton. And in this wave, means late 19th century to early 20th century, following demands were made. In this way, from late 19th century to early 20th century, following demands were made for women. Number one, it was demanded to make both men and women equal. It was demanded to make both men and women equal. Number two, it was demanded for equal contract marriage. Means equal rights, equal responsibility, equal assets distribution, and equality between partners. In addition to that, rights and dignities of both must be protected. So it was the second demand. The second demand was equal contract marriage. It means equal rights to both men and women, equal responsibility to both men and women, equal asset distribution for men and women, equality between partners, husband and wife, equality between partners, and in addition to that, rights and dignities of both must be protected. Rights and dignities, status of both must be protected. This is the second demand. Third demand, in this way, property rights of women were demanded. In this way, property rights for women was demanded. Fourth, in this way, right to vote for women was demanded. In this way, right to vote for women was demanded. In 1918, the People Representation, in 1918, the Representation of People Act of Britain, voting right was given to all women above 30 years having own houses. So, the first demand that in this way, voting right for women was demanded. So, in 1918, Representation of People Act in Britain was passed, on the basis of which all women above 30 years having their houses were given voting rights. And in 1928, this right was given to all women above 21 years. In 1928 in Britain, right to vote was given to all women who are above 21 years. And in 1920, 18th August, in 1920, 18th August, by 19th Constitutional Amendment in USA, voting right was given to all women in USA. Then, this was the fourth demand. The fifth demand, right to sexuality, right to reproduction, and economic right of women were demanded. Again, right to sexuality, right of women to have sex with anyone, right of women of reproduction, the right to give birth to child, then economic rights, the right to make job were demanded. Then the sixth one, it was demanded that women cannot be kept as slaves. It was demanded that women cannot be kept as slaves. So these demands were made for women in the first wave from late 19th century to early 20th century. Then what demands were made in the second wave? Second wave means 1960s up to 1980s. Second wave of feminism, 1960s to 1980s. In this way, it was demanded to abolish patriarchal system. Patriarchal system means where in society males are head. In this way, it was demanded to abolish patriarchal system. Number two, in this way, beauty contest and cattle parade of women was criticized because it reduced women to the status of commodity. In this way, it was demanded to abolish patriarchal system. Number two, it was demanded to abolish beauty contest system and cattle parade of women because it reduced women to the status of commodities. Number three, it was demanded not to confine women in domestic works, low-paid work, and undervalued work. It was demanded that women should not be confined within domestic works, with domestic works. They should not be confined with low-paid work, and they should not be confined with undervalued work. Number 4, in this way, gender-based division of society is criticized. In this way, gender-based division of society was criticized. 5th, it was demanded that women should be made free from their traditional qualities. It was demanded that women should be free from their traditional qualities, like sacrificing for others, cooperative, they will have to cooperative to others, other may not cooperate, but they will have to cooperate. Peaceful, they should tolerate everything. Accommodative, they should accommodate, they should adjust themselves, accommodative. Then nurturing, they should care to all. They should care to all. So it was demanded that women should be free from traditional qualities like sacrificing, cooperative, peaceful, accommodative, and nurturing. Then 6th, it was demanded that women should not be confined with the role of mother and wife. It was demanded that women should not be confined only with the role of mother and wife. Finally, 7, it was demanded that women should have education and employment. It was demanded that women should have education and employment. Women should go for education and employment. Then, what demands were made for women in the third wave, starting from 1990s to the end of 2010s. Third wave of feminism, 1990s to 2010s. First demand, it was demanded to expand civil rights for women. It demanded that civil rights must be expanded to women. Women should be given civil rights. Civil rights means the state should give them rights. Number 2, social equality was demanded for women. It was demanded for social equality between men and women. Number 3, it was demanded to give women rights over their body. It was demanded that women should be given freedom over their body. They can use their body in any way they like. 4th, heteronormativity was criticized. It means sex-based treatment to human beings. It was demanded heteronormativity was criticized. It means sex-based treatment to human beings. 5th, universal womanhood was criticized. Universal womanhood means women are to take care of their kids, husbands, their households are to be caretaker, submissive, preserve cultural tradition, take care of their private sphere, means household work, and not participate in public sphere, which are dominated by males. So, finally, the principle of universal brotherhood, the principle of universal womanhood was criticized. Universal womanhood means women are to take care of their kids, children, to their husbands, their households, are to be caretaker, they will take care of the house. Submissive, they must bow their head before all. Preserve cultural tradition of the family. Take care of their private works. Take care of the private sphere, means domestic works. Not to participate in public sphere. They should not participate in public sphere, which was dominated by men. Ever were 3 waves of feminism. So in this video we have discussed that for the development of women, various demands were made in various times, and we have divided the time into 3 waves: first wave, second wave, third wave. And I have full confidence that this video will be helpful to political science, general elective students of +3 first semester. And I request my viewers to watch the whiteboard and to listen me so that this video will be helpful to you. Thank you. Have a nice day.